Hello and welcome, I am Lakea here again with my 0.17 Desert Island series. Okay, so it's been a couple of days since I've played this, so I'm just going to refresh my memory on what we were doing. So it looks like we've pretty much got ourselves boxed in with walls. A few more to go, trying to defend against the biters. We expanded the iron fully. Started on paths so that we can get around and sort our ammunition for different things. I can't believe how slow this is. Oh, I've literally just recorded the episode for Megatrain for today, which would have already been released by the time you're watching this. And yeah, exoskeleton legs, and then go to nothing. I think we've got 3 or 4 sets in the armour. And now I've loaded this and it's like, you have nothing. Enjoy running on the sand. Okay, so we'll keep topping up this path during the episode. So these ones are only about half an hour. Although I did forget to set the timer, so I've just done it now. So yeah, just want to have a look. We are... cannot make assembler 2s yet. So we need those ones. That's it, that's what I said I was going to do. I needed to do a green science just to get us to assembler 2s. And then we can go out and really start automating and doing our little I guess this is going to be like Bentham's Factorio Towns series in some ways. So what I want is a green science there, and green science needs transport belt and inserters. So you need, yeah, let's go there and there. So you need transport belt, you need to make inserters, both of you need gears. So for now I'm just trying to get the assembly machines down, and then I can work out what needs to be where. You need green circuits, iron plates. You need iron plates. Okay. So we could go there. Put iron plate in this one. Iron plate and green circuits in this one. And that would do it. Nice. You feed into there. You feed into there, you feed into there, and you feed into there. And that is how you cobble together some very basic green science. Okay. So yeah, you need iron plate. You can have iron plate and circuits. And there we go, green science. Yay! Oh, you're not making because you're already full. Okay, cool. Maybe we could get a second lab just to speed things up a little bit. But now I've got this, I'm tempted to switch. What was you? You was 100, yeah. Yeah, let's change it to automation 2. So once we've got the basics, the plan for this series is to go from this to really big. No in between. Okay, so I need to be making things here that is for a really big factory. So we want automation 2. So we've got the faster assembling machines, which is going to go here. I'm going to need steel furnaces, which now we've got green science going, we can also do. What I probably want to do is go clear this belt of iron and go fill up the green science and also some circuits. I probably need to top up the red as well. So the first thing is on the big base. So I'll start making a list somewhere. I might try to get... actually, I'm going to wait until the updates settle down. I was going to say I might try and get the to-do list mod, but it's pointless until the updates calm down. Because there's hot fixes coming out for the bugs. Yeah, this one needs green circuits. Give you another 100. The iron plates are mainly going from here. Okay, that's fine. You're producing quicker than that lab can use it, so I don't need a second one on this side. Cool. So yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go for a notepad document. So let's get one of those open now. Save that one. Okay, so first things first is an 8-lane iron smelting. And I'll work out exactly what that needs. Then I want an 8-lane copper smelting. Then green circuits. So that will be fed via trains from the iron and the copper to make the green circuits. And then after that, we're going to go for the science build. So that is the plan. And obviously 8-lane smelting runs from the very start is going to take a lot of steel furnaces. So this is no small feat that I'm going for. This is literally this entry base. In my eyes, straight to pretty much mega base. Maybe not quite mega base. Depends on your definition of mega base, because there is no set thing that classes it as a mega base. Yeah, these are all sorted. I will take some of these walls and go finish off the walling at the bottom. Yeah, I've looked online, and people's opinion of a mega base vary. Some people say it's so many rockets per minute. Some people are saying it's when you can produce so many tier 3 modules per minute. Others say it's whatever you deem a mega base. Just gonna clear these trees out because I don't want these. Okay. So, in the comments, tell me what your opinion of the goal of this series should be. What is our mega base going to be? And we'll try to put some kind of end series goal together. So I'm not just going to take one person's views. I'll leave it open for, let's say, a week. So next Sunday, I will review what people have said, and I will announce on Monday's video some goals of what the end game is and what we are deeming as mega base for this series. Okay, so I will take everybody's opinion on board. Whoops. There we go. And then this way as well. There we go, we can get around a little easier now. So I'm mainly waiting on this research. So while I'm waiting on that, I'm thinking I might go exploring. See what else I can find. So if I grab some ammo, because we don't want to go out unprotected. We don't currently have any armor. We can make heavy armor if I get some more copper. So let's go down to the copper run, because I don't want to pick up tons of green circuits as well. Okay, let's get ourselves some heavy armor, and then let's go I'll say exploring, but I'm not going to delude myself that I'm not going to come across biters. If we do, we'll deal with them. I don't know why I'm dropping wood, because I have more than enough power poles. Because it's just a habit that I need to kick, really. Especially as we can probably make medium power poles. So yeah, what do you think the goal should be? Should it be so much science per minute usage? So many rockets per minute? Certainly not going Mega Train. Doing that in 0.16. Got some oil here. Let's see, 751, that's not too bad for an oil that's so close to the base. Oh, this night time. Okay, looking at the recording screen, you can just about see stuff. It's certainly not as bright as mine. 6.2 million, that's quite nice. So this is probably where iron smelting village will be, or town, whatever we want to call it. Location. Kinda don't want to go with towns, because that was Mangle Pork's series. It was Factorio towns. But it is that kind of thing that I'm going for, where every location will make something different. Oh, we've got uranium. That looks really dense as well. 1.9 million. Okay. It's not that great, but it's certainly a start if we decide to go down the uranium power route. Let's go investigate. I'm surprised I've not come across any biters yet. This running is so slow. Here's some biters. We'll go deal with these. There's only one of them. And if I can knock them back now, it'll make life so much easier later on. We can keep them at bay before they evolve too much. Any enemy expansion, I believe, is on as well. There we go. Splat. So yeah, they can expand, the biters, the natives, whatever you want to call them. Lots of fish over here. I actually get some. Right, Like, they literally have to be right near the shoreline for me to get. Wonderful. Okay, we have automation 2. Next you want steel smelting, because then we can start to prepare for the first outsource. We're probably going to have to run them on belts to start with. And I should probably have those fish on there, so that I can heal myself if we get into a bit of a biter issue. There we go, 25 fish, that'll do. Not finding many resources though, really. I didn't change the resource settings, they're all on 100%. So this is pretty standard. I did drop the biters down. They're on 50%. Because I don't really like biters, but I wanted you to see them because they've changed. They now look... The graphics look cool, but they're biters. So I'm not going to say they look nice. Because they're biters, they're disgusting little things. Ugh, they tried to chew on our base. Okay, let's see. So we've got a dead end here, and this is an island map. So I am expecting to be blocked in, but on the preview we couldn't see the edges of the island. So it'll be interesting to find them. This is just so slow, this running. But yeah, iron smelting definitely here. Yeah, we might have to run belts for a little bit until we get trains. And we definitely need a better train network. Definitely, definitely. I think this time I'm going to make it a 4-lane train network, so 2 going in each direction. I've not done one like that before, so it'll be something different for me. I've never actually done a world with huge rail networks, because as I've said previously, I usually get to the point where I've launched 2 or 3 rockets and then it's like, right, I've completed the game. I've launched multiple rockets and I don't think there's anything, or there certainly wasn't in 0.16 that I was aware of, that you can get with space science other than bonuses to make your base even more efficient. And for me, by the time that's come around, I'm usually saying, well, I've done everything. So, which is why I want specific end game goals that I'm trying to get you, the viewers, to chip in on. I'm sure I set this to be like majority desert. How did I get green? Maybe I should have played with the terrains a bit more. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna run back now. That's enough exploring for today. We've done a little bit. We've took out a biter base. I'm surprised I've not seen more. I really am. I'm just trying to uncover this bit of the map. Because having a black section in the middle that I've not discovered and potentially having a biter base in it, I don't like the idea of that. There we go. It's pretty even line of where we've explored now. There's probably some more down here. This is within pollution range. Although that's going to seriously increase when we start doing that new smelting run. So, let's go back up. Let's see what needs supplies. Got about 10 minutes-ish left in this episode. So, my guess is one of the sciences has run out, because this seems to have stopped. My guess is green science needs more green circuits. Oh, no, there is still green circuits down there. And I've just seen it move actually, so it is still going. Nope, these are all doing good actually. Yeah. You could do with a bit more iron plate. So... I need you to make assembler 2s. So you are going to need assembler 1s. You're going to need steel, gears and circuits. So circuits, that's steel, that's gears, and that is assembler 2's being made. You don't put out anymore. They're going to go directly into there. Now, what we can actually do is pile those in there. Oops. Yeah, you know what? That's actually fine. Save the underground. Open this. Drop you in here. Drop you in here. Come on. There we go. That gets rid of all of those. Now I can have these 2 stacks. And you can go on my toolbar. Yay! Faster assemblers. And the things we need to improve are gears, for sure. You're fine, you're fine. Okay. We'll probably... well, I guess I should speed up everything. Let's just do it. Make everything be made quicker. It's not like we're gonna have power issues for a while. I did build a fairly decent sized power station. Okay, and now I've got more of these that I can put into there. Come on, make some more. Two to get rid of. You're still holding 50. Yay, there we go. Right, okay, so we've got advanced material processing in the making. I'm thinking a second lab because it's taken a bit too long. And I did say this was a temporary build, but I kind of need some speed. But all I'm going to do is keep the same setup and just have the labs share the materials. And we should now make this twice as quick. Should be good. Right. Copper is still doing fine. Iron's not doing too bad. Got a nice pathway. It's been quiet with the biters. I'm thinking I definitely need to explore this side. We need a nice copper patch as well. We're mining copper here. We've got 278k, and we have 464 over here. But we really need something bigger. 2.5 mil up there, but it's right on the coastline, which makes it not impossible, but tricky for miners. So, okay, right. That's a decent amount of view. Oh, we've got plenty of those. Although, for what I'm planning to make, I probably need more. Did we get the new power poles? We did not. It's fine. We've got plenty of wood power poles for now. We can cope with those. We can set things up with those. It's not a problem. So yeah, I just need these steel smelters now. What we could do is, if I take all those miners, I could go tap the iron mine ready. Keep our base sealed in, because 8-lane iron smelting was first on the agenda. Probably gonna have to tap this coal to supply it. But yeah, I want things nicely spread out in this world. We're not going for a big main bus base. It's all going to be little towns. Well, hopefully big towns. Oh, look at these trees in the way, and I don't have robots. Ugh. Okay. That wasn't too bad. It could have been worse. Clear the edges as well, just because of getting belts in. Stop telling me I can't reach. Okay, right. We'll go. I'm gonna have to do the 2 thing for the power poles to work, because they won't reach over. It's a bit slower placing them like this, because you can't just run. Door to door. Okay. This does mean we can back them like this though. So I don't think you actually lose that much really. Because normally you'd leave a line in between for the power pole. So swings and roundabouts. I think this is just as good, and this can be done with wooden power poles, which we have an abundance of. Because Lakea went a little bit crazy on the pocket crafting. It's fine. Okay. Yep, we'll start there. It's fine. I'm not sure this is going to supply a 8-lane smelting furnace for very long, but that's going to be the joy of this series, is the constant expanding. And that is the plan from the start. So unlike the Mega Train, where I'm just like, really, I run out again? Thought that would have lasted. In this series, I'm openly up for constantly getting new resource supplies. That is actually covered by this that other miner, so I'm going to leave that. Oh, I'm in the way. This is painfully slow now. I need my robots. I did hear KOS saying that apparently the devs want to put early game robots into the vanilla game, which would be nice. I have used nanobots before. They're very, very handy. I'm not going to bother with that for 309. Okay, so I think that is this tapped. Yep, that's all of it. So, off we go, back to base. I'm not going to put the power poles in because we are at the end of the episode, but we've at least got the miners down. So we can come back next episode with all the belts, all the power poles, and yeah, get it hooked up. The plan for the starter base, once we're moved out, as it is it will remain the place for the production things. So things like assemblers, inserters, belts, that is what's going to always be produced here, and power. At least that's the plan. Because eventually I'm going to have this space here, this space, and then ultimately this space, because we'll have to put a train station in down here to bring the iron and the copper in, which means we won't need the smelting. And then this will be here purely to build as our stuff that allows us to expand more, is the way I'm going to have it. So it can't build actual items other than gears, because to have gears shipped in would just be silly. So, but yeah, it can produce buildings and inserters and belts, all things like that. Speaking of which, I am going to take all the belts, because I think we're going to need more than that. I'll take one stack of undergrounds, And another stack of splitters, and they can make some more. I will take more ammo, because I always want to be carrying spares. And I probably need to be making fast inserters, because we're not. For some reason. I've put them in and not got them making. So I don't know why. You can go back in there. For now, that's good. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this new series. And I'm looking forward to reading the comments on what the end game goal for this series should be. So please do remember to let me know. But thank you for watching. I've been Lakea, and we'll see you next time.